Your time is very limited, and by that I mean your time in general. As humans, as we grow older, and I know I've personally experienced this, time doesn't seem to pass as slowly as it used to. Sometimes it can feel like the days just fly by, and the years can just fly by. Like when it seems like the year just started in January and we're already halfway through the entire year. Like, where did that time go? And there's a whole reason behind this and how we perceive time. The longer and longer our lives become and the longer we live, the shorter each moment can feel. And that's because, let's say, the first year of your life, that is the only time you knew. And though I highly doubt you remember it, if you experienced that just 1 year today, that would feel like such a long time. Skip ahead to being 10 years old. That one first year of your life is now only a tenth of your life. And because of that, it seems like a much shorter amount of time. There's a whole study done on this, and it says as you grow older, like your 20s will feel like the middle of your life, even when you're like 60. And that just shows how wild it is how our brains work and perceive time that way. And let's just say, for example, let's max it out at 100 for a human life. You do not want your entire life to go by so quickly that the 20s feel like the middle of your life. And even if you are a Christian like me and you believe in eternal life through the power of Jesus Christ, still you do not want your entire life here on earth to be gone in an instant. So what can you do to fix it? How can you perceive time slower? Luckily, there's a few things you can do. First off, and you probably don't even want to hear this, you gotta get off social media. And by that, do I mean delete all social media? No. But you can't just sit there on your phone all day and let TikTok take away your entire day either, because it's just gonna go by in an instant. And plus, if you're just sitting there all day on social media, you're not doing anything meaningful with your time. There's gonna be nothing there for your brain to remember. Like, do you remember the past 20 TikToks you watched or anything that was in them? I highly doubt it after a day or so. If you want your time to go by slower, you can't spend it all day staring at your tiny little rectangle device. You have to go out and actually do something memorable. Either memorable or productive. Spend some time doing something that you're actually interested in doing instead of just doom scrolling. Now, you don't have to delete all your social media accounts, but the best thing you can do is time yourself. Like, say, on this day, I'm going to be on social media for only 30 minutes, that's it. Be aware of time and do not let any one thing take over all of your time. And along with that, if you want to feel like time is passing by slower, you gotta switch it up. If you're doing the same exact thing every single day, of course your life is just gonna flash by. Now, I'm not saying routines are bad, but if you follow the exact same routine every single day for every single moment of your life, it's just gonna get boring and it's all gonna blend together. Like, maybe instead of spending your entire days off just sitting there doing nothing or just on your computer all day or playing games, maybe try going outside and doing something else. Hang out with some friends, make some memories. Not every single day of your life has to be the exact same, and that kind of goes along with experiences. The more stuff you go out and experience, the more memories you're gonna have, and the more stuff you have to look back on, the slower time is gonna feel. For example, let's take 1 year. Say it's a New Year's resolution or something. For that entire year, you go out and do something unique every single week. That year is gonna be very memorable because you're gonna have a lot of unique experiences to look back on, and you won't be doing just the same exact thing every single day. You're gonna have something unique to look back on for each week. So I guarantee you that year is gonna feel like a much longer year because you're gonna have more experiences than just sitting in your room doing nothing. And these experiences can go along with anything, which is my next point. You can do something unique by learning a new skill, picking up a new hobby, any amount of things. It can be productive or it can be something fun or a mixture of both. You can do literally anything different than what you would normally do and it'll stand out in your brain. If you don't want your life to flash by, you have to be meaningful with your time. When you have free time, don't just let it go to waste on social media or video games or whatever else. Or even if you are a gamer, play something different for once. Don't just play the same 5 games you've always been playing. Get a new game. Try a whole new genre. Do something different. The more sameness you have in your life, the more it's just gonna blend together into nothing. The less same that your life feels, and the more that you meaningfully do with your time, the longer it's gonna feel. A lot of people don't like change, but not all change has to be bad, and changing up some things can change your entire perspective. And even like if you have your own place or your own room, change it up sometimes. Rearrange the furniture, make it different. That way, not everything's just gonna look the exact same every single day and just all blend together again. I think that itself is the main takeaway for this video. Don't let all your time blend together to the point that it feels like nothing. If you live the same exact day over and over, that day's just gonna go by faster and faster each day. You gotta switch up your life. Do something different some days. Eat some different food some days. Change up your space every now and again. And then maybe as you get older and older, as we all are, just maybe your time won't be gone in an instant, like it was here. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, and if you have any other topics you want me to cover, leave them down there too.